Let's look at square roots. The square root of 15. The theorem of Thales is really important to do the square root of 15. We use Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, or c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. We're looking for two numbers, two perfect squares that are going to add up to 15 or subtract to give 15. What are perfect squares? So we have 1 squared. If this is x and this is x squared, so 1 squared is 1. 81, and 10 squared is 100. 4 squared minus 1 squared is equal to 15, which is the square root of 15 squared. But that's what we're after. We're after two things that are going to subtract. One is your a, one is your b, and one is your c. Which one is your c? The 4 is your c. This is your c squared, and this is going to be a squared, and this is your b squared, is 15. Your c is 4, your a is 1, and your b is square root of 15. We're making a right angle triangle that's going to look something like this. I'm going to make a number line that goes up to 4. I'm going to start with 0. All the way up to 24. Because 4 goes into 24. This will be my 4. Every 6 centimeters will be 1. That's my 1. And that's my 4. So this is going to be my root 15, and that's going to be my 1, and that's going to be my 4. It allows me to use the theorem of Thales, which is this. So I'm going to put my compass on the halfway point, which is the 2, adjust it so it goes through the 0 and the 4, and then make my arc. Like that. I'm looking for 4 there, then 1 up here. I'm looking for a length of 1. I'm going to figure out my length of 1, which is going to adjust my compass. This length is 1. We all agree? I want to make a length that's coming off the 4, because what I'm trying to do is make that line coming up here. This is my 1. Is everyone okay with that? This is my 1. Draw that line from the 4 up to here, and that length is 1. This length is 1. This length is 4. This length must therefore be square root of 15. Okay? Because that's 90 degrees, this must be the square root of 15. Here's the problem. I made it really, really big, and I don't think my compass will allow me to do the next step. If you make it too big, you're gonna have to redo it at a smaller scale. But I happen to have this huge compass using the giant compass. This is my root 15. I just bring it down here. So here's my root 15 on the number line. Square root of 15 is right there on the number line. What is the square root of 15? Second, and then 15, and enter. 3.87. Now, if that's not 3.87, I don't know what is. 3.87298334.